Today's question comes from Brian in Texas. Brian asks, I'm 27 years old with a bachelor's degree in accounting and $40,000 in debt, $28K in student loans and $13,000 in credit cards. I have a full-time job making $41,000 a year and live at home. They, I'm assuming it's his parents, want me to stay with him as long as possible because they are enablers. I want to move out, and I asked them to set a deadline for when I have to move. Okay. They are giving me until February of 2023.
This is so backward.
I don't have any money saved because I've been throwing it all at the debt. Is it wise to stay with my parents till I'm debt-free or save up and move out while continuing to pay off debt? Yeah, there's a lot of things happening backwards here. Yeah,
usually parents throw the kids out. The kids don't ask the parents to throw them out. That's a little backward, yeah.
Well, it's like mom and dad are saying, we want you to stay with us forever, and then he says, no, give me a date when I have to be gone. And they're like, okay, a year. And he's like, yeah. I get it, dude. Brian, listen, if you were here with us, we'd all be laughing, and you know that. We'd be laughing. Here's the thing. Save up some money and get an apartment.
Yeah.
Or,
yeah.
Give out.
And I don't know why you only make $41,000 a year with a degree in accounting.
Yes.
Your job sucks. You need to go get King Coleman's book and look for a better job. Also, that's horrid. Yeah. No, you do not need to stay there until you're debt-free. That is not a guideline. Yes, it would be mathematically more efficient. I will tell you from personal experience, Brian, that I observed each of my children after college either setting up house on their own, so to speak, or one of them actually moved and lived with us for about 3 months and then with a game plan to move out very quickly. But in every case when they moved out and had to buy their own milk, had to pay their own light bill or the electricity got cut off, had to buy groceries or there was nothing in the refrigerator, had to do laundry or there was no clean underwear. In every case when they had to do those basic menial adult tasks, I visibly watched them change in that first year they were out. Mm-hmm. And they were already mature, hardworking, good people, but I watched their emotional development accelerate when they left the nest. And some more obvious than others in different situations, but it was palatable that no more checks coming from me and no more laundry done by your mom. And when they had to pick up that and run with it, it changed everything. So, yeah, I always recommend as quickly as a young person can reasonably get out on their own, even though it does not appear to be mathematically the correct thing to do. It generally ends up being mathematically the correct thing to do because it accelerates you. And you are what creates your income. So you probably, even though you might not associate it with the activity of having moved out, changes how you walk, it changes your swagger, your body language, and so you go get money more often.
Right.
And because you turn out to need money out here in the world. And so it's just good, and it's good for you. I would tell you, I would highly recommend you do that. Not in a panic, not in a freak out. I mean, if you want to, but I wouldn't wait until February. And I certainly wouldn't wait till you're out of debt.
I'm proud of him for recognizing, wait a minute, I'm being enabled. My immaturity is... I'm it took him till he's 27, for goodness sakes, but hey, you figured it out. Move out and let's get this thing going. Yeah. Some people are 35, 45, 55, and they haven't figured out yet that.
Well, they're like characters in a movie, though. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Yeah.
Or callers on my show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, listen, an eagle that does not leave the nest eventually is called a turkey.
Right.
So you need to...
Or the way I describe it is if you are constantly going into the weight room and helping your kids lift the weight, they're never going to develop their own muscles. And eventually, you're helping them out causes them.
It is the extension of the helicopter mom.
That's right.
Helicopter parent syndrome.
Yep.
To just keep them in the basement forever.
Mm-hmm.